Everyone says Thailand is overrated, too crowded, too touristy, not worth the hype anymore. But almost nobody stops to ask one simple question. What if the problem is not the country at all, but the way people experience it? Here are 10 places in Thailand that prove the story is not that simple. The first stop is Chiang Rai. Chiang Rai rarely makes the top of travel lists, and that is exactly its advantage. This is northern Thailand without the noise. Life moves slower here, and nothing feels staged for visitors. Morning markets open before sunrise. Locals gather for quiet breakfasts, and the rhythm feels grounded in daily routines rather than tourism trends. The White Temple often steals the spotlight, but the real appeal sits outside the famous stops. Small villages nearby still follow traditions that feel untouched. Tea plantations roll across hills. Mist settles in the valleys. Chiang Rai shows a version of Thailand that is calm, reflective, and deeply human. It is not built to entertain, it invites patience. For many, that subtlety gets mistaken for boredom. In reality, it is one of the most authentic experiences in the country. Next comes Krabi. Krabi often gets dismissed as just another beach destination. Limestone cliffs, turquoise water, long-tail boats. It looks familiar online, almost too familiar. But that surface image hides how varied this region actually is. Beyond the popular coastlines, Krabi opens into quiet mangroves, empty beaches, and small fishing communities where tourism feels secondary. Early mornings reveal a different Krabi. Fishermen head out before the sun fully rises. Monkeys roam near hidden caves. Inland, hot springs and forest trails break the beach stereotype entirely. Even the famous spots feel different when experienced slowly rather than rushed. Krabi is not overrated, it is oversimplified. Those who stay long enough realize how much space there is to breathe here. Then there is Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is often the first place accused of being overrated. Too many cafes, too many digital nomads, too crowded. That reputation ignores the scale of what exists beyond the old city walls. Chiang Mai is not just a city. It is a gateway to an entire region of mountains, villages, and centuries-old culture. Step outside the center, and the tone shifts immediately. Forests stretch in every direction. Hill tribes maintain traditions passed down through generations. Monasteries sit quietly on mountain slopes, far from social media attention. Even within the city, life unfolds at a comfortable pace. Morning alms, evening markets, and quiet neighborhoods balance the busy areas. Chiang Mai rewards curiosity. Those who stay on the surface see crowds. Those who explore see depth. It is misunderstood because it offers more than a quick visit can show. Moving south leads to Koh Samui. Koh Samui often gets reduced to luxury resorts and beach clubs. That image is not wrong, but it is incomplete. The island is large enough to hold multiple worlds at once. While one side caters to nightlife and comfort, the interior remains lush and surprisingly quiet. Waterfalls hide in the hills. Coconut groves stretch inland. Small temples sit along winding roads with views that feel untouched. Local markets still operate independently of resort life. Samui is a place of contrast. The mistake many make is only seeing one side of it. For travelers willing to move beyond the main roads, Koh Samui offers balance. The fifth stop is Phuket. Phuket might be the most criticized destination in Thailand. Too busy, too commercial, too crowded, and yet Phuket is also one of the most diverse islands in the country. The problem is not what Phuket is. The problem is where most people choose to stay. Beyond the busiest beaches lies old town neighborhoods, filled with history, color, and local life. Quiet coves still exist along the coastline. Viewpoints offer sweeping scenes that remind visitors why this island became famous in the first place. inland areas feel far removed from party culture, revealing a slower, more residential side. Phuket reflects Thailand at scale. It shows what happens when global tourism meets local tradition. Some see that contrast as a flaw. Others recognize it as reality. The next place often gets labeled as a backpacker cliché, but Pai deserves a closer look. Pai is easy to dismiss. Small town, hippie vibe, motorbikes and smoothies, but that surface image hides why people stay longer than planned. Pai sits in a valley surrounded by mountains that shift color throughout the day. Mornings feel slow and quiet, nights feel social but never overwhelming. The town breathes in a way that bigger places cannot. Outside the center, hot springs steam at sunrise, canyons stretch wide and silent, and rural villages remain deeply local. Pai attracts people who want to pause, not rush. That alone makes it different. Some call it overrated because it is popular, but popularity does not erase meaning. Pai simply offers a feeling many travelers did not realize they were missing until they arrived. Far to the south lies Koh Lipe. Koh Lipe is often described as paradise lost, too small, too touristy, too developed. But compared to many islands, Koh Lipe still feels intimate. The island is walkable. The water stays impossibly clear. The pace remains slow once day trippers leave. What makes Koh Lipe special is not just beauty, it is scale. There is nowhere to rush to. No long drives, no endless planning. Days unfold naturally. Snorkeling begins steps from shore. Sunsets end conversations without effort. Koh Lipe reminds travelers why islands became symbols of escape in the first place. Back on the mainland, Kanchanaburi tells a very different story. Kanchanaburi is often associated with history, but it is rarely talked about beyond the facts. That feels strange once you experience it firsthand. The landscapes here are wide and calm. Rivers move slowly. The forests feel dense and untouched. The past is present, but it never feels overwhelming. Beyond the famous sights, the region opens up into national parks, waterfalls and quiet villages where tourism barely registers. Floating guest houses sit directly on the river, offering nights filled with sound instead of screens. Kanchanaburi balances reflection with natural beauty. Those who call Thailand overrated often skip places like this. Kanchanaburi proves that depth still exists far from the spotlight. Then there is Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya often becomes a short stop, a day trip, a quick visit. That rushed approach does it no justice. This was once one of the most important cities in the region. Its scale, history, and atmosphere deserve time. Walking among the ruins feels grounding. Temples rise quietly from open fields. Trees grow around ancient stone. Life continues alongside history without interruption. Locals pass by on bicycles. Monks move through the grounds as if nothing here is out of the ordinary. Ayutthaya is not meant to impress through spectacle. It leaves an impression through presence. The final stop is Koh Tao. Koh Tao is often described with one word: diving. That label limits what the island actually offers. Yes, the underwater world here is easy to access and full of life. But above the water, Koh Tao reveals steep hills, beautiful viewpoints, and small beaches that feel personal rather than crowded. The island has a strong sense of community. People often stay longer than planned. Days fall into a natural rhythm. Mornings are active, afternoons are slow. Evenings feel social without becoming chaotic. Koh Tao manages to feel energetic and calm at the same time. So maybe Thailand is not overrated at all. Maybe it is just seen too quickly. The same places people complain about are often the ones they never truly explored. Slow down, look closer, and the story changes completely. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel videos like this, and let us know which country you would like to see next time.